Good afternoon. It's Thursday, so it's the Thursday country favourites thing, and guess what? Overwhelming demand. Somebody actually suggested during the last show that I should do an 80s and 90s one, and I thought that's a good idea. So here we are. This is it. 80s and 90s all the way through for an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. See how many of you are left at the end. This is when I got into country music, and if anybody saw a thing on the TV, on Facebook, it's a picture of me in 1982 playing this guitar, ladies and gentlemen, at Chelmsford Carnival on a float, and there was a bunch of little kids, and they followed us all the way around throwing coins at us, and this is the guitar. It's still got the dents on it. There's a nice one there, where the kids were hitting us with coins. Some things never change. Everyone's a critic. Anyway, let's get cracking, shall we? Hopefully there's a few of your 80s and 90s country stars' favourite songs in here somewhere. And I will start with this one. Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets harder than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the John Deere asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale blue light. Talk about cars, dream about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah. Well, we found at the riddle of my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So we settled for a burger and a great snow cone. Knocked her off early, but we didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars, dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim, I learned who I was. Not about living and a little about love. Yeah. Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. Not about living and a little about love. Not about living and a little about love. That's right. Oh, hello everyone. We've got a few people in the room now. Helen and Glennis and Carol. Carol's here again. Yeah, can't get enough Carol. Chris, hi Chris. And Sasha, hello Sasha, all the way up there, Norwich, up Norfolk. And Denise, hello Denise is doing a sneaky listen again because she'll get the sack. But you're going to like this, Denise. This is all the stuff that got me into country music, I've got to say. So I was saying, 1982, this is when I played this guitar, probably in public for the first time. And it didn't belong to me then, it belonged to my mate Paul, who's also in that picture, if you look at that picture. And we swapped guitars in the end, and I got to keep this one. And so, with 1982 in mind, operator, please connect me with 1982. I need to make apologies for what I didn't do. Surely we need to tell her I thought the whole everything through. Now it's clear that she was what I should have held on to. They say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. Postman, can you tell me a different kind of stamp? Want to send a letter from this crazy lonely man back into the wasted years of mine in past. I need to tell her now I know how long my love will last. They say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine, 1982. Losing my mind, going back in time, 1982. Randy Travis, hey, how about that? Hey, that was Randy Travis was the big thing then, and and then George Strait, of course. We've got Randy today. We've got George Strait, Randy Travis, Alan Jackson, bit of Vicky Skaggs, all sorts. So this is one that we used to do in the Nadine Summers band with Nadine and Bob. Bob's on later tonight. Nadine's not on tonight. She's doing the Sunday show. Tomorrow night. She's doing the Sunday show with me actually. The one on online country music in the afternoon. So look out for that. But Bob tomorrow. Sorry, not today. Tomorrow. I'm getting my days mixed up. It's Thursday today, isn't it? So Bob's on tomorrow, and me and Bob used to do this one with Nadine as well. It's a George Strait song. It's called "Write This Down." This one, one of my favourites. How's everyone doing out there? Who have we got? Julie and Glynis. The Portsmouth crew, Plymouth, Cornwall, aren't they? From Cornwall. Are they the Cornwall lot? I'm looking at Izzy. Izzy's here. She's manning the switchboards. There she is. Hang on, there's a little hand to pop up in a minute. There she is. So anyway, write this down. That's totally the wrong song. This is the one. I never saw the end in sight. Was kind of blind. Thought everything was going alright. I was running out of time. You had one foot out the door. I swear I didn't see. But if you ain't going their way, guess you found the words for me. But baby, write this down. Take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by. refrigerator door. Hang it in a picture frame underneath the mantle where you see it for sure. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you remember what I've got to say. Write this down. You can find a chisel, I can find a stone. Folks will be reading these words long after we're gone. Maybe write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you remember what I've got to say. Write this down. Oh, I love you and I don't want you to go. Baby, write this down. Write this down. There you go. Oh, has somebody spotted that? Izzy says, I haven't put my cactuses on. Look, there they are. Let's put them on. Look. She's cactus mad, you see. So, there's one. Can you see that? It's a bit of a blur, isn't it? But, boop. Second cactus. And they look better close up. Look, Izzy, look. When you get them a bit nearer the thing, look at that. Just hold that cactus like that, just like in the corner there. That's it. Do you think you can do that? I've got a feeling your arm will start aching after a bit of a while. That looks really cool. That's like CGI, but not. Let's put that there. There you go. Curiosity. I'll do the same both ways around. There you go. Anyway, Bobby D. Sawyer. Oh yeah. Hi, Brian. Bobby's living in America now, isn't he? I think he's a truck driver. He's a truck driver. Well, I'll tell you what, while we got truck drivers in mind, I've got a truck driving song in here somewhere. I've got an awful lot of songs here that I've actually sorted out. I've sorted out all my songs into sort of a list, and there's I researched them all to make sure that they were all pre-2000, which they all are. And of course, they're not in any particular blooming order. Here we go. Let's try this one. All for you truckers out there. Well, the midnight headlight line, you on a really nice steep grade up ahead, slow me down, making no time. But I gotta keep rolling. Those windshield wipers snapping out of tempo, keep me working really with the song on the radio. But I gotta keep rolling. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day. Well, the clock stopped, cutie, come on to me, trying to talk me into her ride and said I wouldn't be sorry, but she was just a baby. Well, waitress, pour me another cup of coffee, pop me up, jack me up, shoot me out, flying down the highway, looking for the morning. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way. me. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day. Well, the headlights, midnight, now they want a ready night, sleep great up ahead, slowing down, making no time. But I gotta keep rolling. Those windshield wipers snapping out of tempo, keeping perfect rhythm to the song on the radio. I gotta keep rolling. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a better way for me. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, just looking for a sunny day. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day. Eddie Rabbitt. Eddie Rabbitt. Whatever happened to Eddie Rabbitt? Myxomatosis, I guess, got him. I don't know. It's back to the top of my list now. This is one that's actually I've been doing quite a lot recently. But in actual fact, I needn't have. I could include this in this one because it is a song from the 1990s. But I've been doing it quite a lot recently, so I just figure, Phil Nichols in. Hi, Phil. Who else we got? Oh, he's with a cactus. She's found the cactus emoji. There's no stopping her now. But yeah, so this is a song that I've been doing for quite a bit now. But it is a 90s song. It's a Vince Gill song, and it's called One More Last Chance. So let's give it a go. She was standing at the front door when I came home last night. The good book in the left hand and a rolling pin in the right. She said you come home for the last time. go. One more last chance. Phil's dancing around in his lounge, that's probably a show in itself, ladies and gentlemen. If you could video that, I can guarantee you would love it. So, oh, well, what should we do now? Well, I've got it in this guitar on. I bought this one in the 90s, early 90s. I bought this one, but it's actually a guitar which was made in 1982. This one, so this is an 80s guitar, and Phil is loving the look. Well, this is my 1980s sort of look, to be honest. A blue shirt quite often, but always a black jacket and a black hat. Unfortunately, my Garth Brooks shirts have actually, I don't know where they are. They're in a loft somewhere in a bag. I think they're this. And if anybody remembers those Garth Brooks style Western shirts, then some of the patterns. I had a pink one, which was covered in teepees, but they were upside down. I don't know why. So here's a Garth Brooks song for you. It's called Two of a Kind, Working on a Full House. Well, she's my lady luck, hey, I'm a wild card man. Together we're building up a real hot hand. We live out in the country, but she's my little queen of the South. Yeah, we're two of a kind of working on a full house. She wakes me every morning with a smile and kiss. Her strong country loving is hard to resist. She's my easy loving woman, I'm a hard working man, no doubt. Yeah, we're two of a kind of working on a full house. We're a pickup truck, turn limousine, and a favorite dress is a faded blue jeans. She loves me tender when the going gets tough. Sometimes we fight so that we can make up. Well, Lord, I need that woman like the crops need rain. She's my honeycomb and I'm her sugar cane. We really fit together if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're two of a kind of working on a full house. It's her heart and mind. The sky's the limit, nothing is too steep. We're playing for fun, but we're playing for keeps. So draw the curtain, honey, turn the lights down low. We'll play some country music on the radio. I'm yours and you're mine, yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah, we're two of the kind of working on a full house. Lordy, mama, we'll be two of a kind of working on a full house. There you go, a bit of Garth. Oh, no, we're talking about Phil Nickel dancing around his lounge in his PJs now, like Tom Cruise. Did Tom Cruise do that in a particular film? I don't know. Eyes Wide Shut? I don't know. I never got through to the whole of it. Oh, what should we do now? Time for a bit of Texas Tornadoes, I believe. This is the American Texas Tornadoes. Some years back, I did actually tell Pete Stoddard there was already a band called the Texas Tornadoes, but would he listen to me? No. So this is the original Texas Tornadoes. And let's just do that so that you don't hear a horrible popping noise. That's it. And this is called Who Are You Thinking Of? And it's great fun. Who are you thinking of when we were making love last night? Was it a good-looking stranger or a close friend of mine? You didn't want to quit when we got You got more out of it than I put into it last night. Who were you thinking of when we were loving last night? Flaco Jimenez, come with the orders. I sat in the transit van with him once. Who were you thinking of when we were making love last night? Was it a smile on your face I hadn't seen in some time? You didn't want to quit when we got into it last night. Who were you thinking of when we were loving last night? Who were you thinking of when we were making love last night? Wasn't a good-looking stranger or a close friend of mine? You didn't want to quit when we got into it last night. Who were you thinking of when we were loving last night? Who were you thinking of when we were loving last night? We've used that in loads of songs, that one. I'm thinking of Nadine, it was Mi Vida Loca. You've got to finish a Mexican song with that, haven't you, really? This is a nice song. Bob used to do this back in the day, but we haven't done it since, well, certainly since the late 90s, I would say. So this counts both ways. I haven't done it in that time, and it was written back in then. It's Kevin Sharp song. This is one. This is the sad. This is the sad bit. This is the sad bit. This one. It's all about. Well, it can be. Oh, whoa! Listen to the words. The words are quite apt. I pretend that I'm glad you went away. These four walls closing more every day, and I'm dying inside. Nobody knows it but me. Like a clown, I put on a show. The pain is real, even if nobody knows. And I'm crying inside, but nobody knows it but me. Why didn't I say the things I need to say? How could I let my angel get away? Now my world is just tumbling down. I can see it so clearly, you're nowhere around. And that's so lonely, the days are so sad. And I just keep thinking about the love that we had, and I'm missing you. Nobody knows it but me. How blue can I get? You could ask my heart, just like a jigsaw puzzle that's been torn all apart. A million words just couldn't say how I feel. A million years from now, you know I'll be loving you still. And that's so lonely, the days are so sad. And I just keep thinking about the love that we had, and I miss Nobody knows it but me. Well, I hope everybody's thoroughly depressed now after that one. I know. It's a lovely song though, isn't it? What a great song. Kevin Sharp. All right, time for a bit more Vince Gill now. I'm going to do the high singing ones. My voice is going a bit croaky. I hope that's not bad. But I've just coughed all over Izzy. But, so much for social distancing, eh? So... Nadine, my girl. There she is, Nadine. That is not your hat, Nadine. No. This is my hat. Your hat is that I don't even know where Nadine's supposed hat is. That doesn't belong to her, by the way. I just got to point that out. I lent it to her for one gig, but now it's become Nadine's hat. It's Izzy actually wears it when she's selling the merch for Rich Hall, don't you? So you're not getting that back in a while. Love you too. And memories of country clubs. Jasmine, look on Izzy's page, because if you want to see Jasmine at a country music club, you've got to go back to when she was about 2. I mean, you might even be able to put a picture up, mightn't you? Can you put a picture up? You can do that. You just do a message and stick a picture on it. So, oh, you can't. All right, okay. She's miming at me. It's just like she's miming. All right, maybe not. Anyway, I love you, Nadine, and. This is one for you. Got quite a few for you if you're going to watch. Here's one that we used to do a lot. Have you ever been down to Texas? Somewhere down to San Antonio? You right, party till the cows come home. Oh, my love it when you let their hair down and dance real close to you. You know I'm a sucker, baby, for what the cowgirls do, what the cowgirls do, what the cowgirls do, what the cowgirls do. They ain't no different in Oklahoma. They ain't afraid to stay up till dawn. They look to cuddle, rub, and juggle up. Long legs till their buddies all gone. And I love it when they let their hair down and dance real close to you. You know I'm a sucker, baby, for what the cowgirls do, what the cowgirls do, what the cowgirls do, what the cowgirls do. What the cowgirls do, what the cowgirls do. Yeah, I love it when they let their hair down and dance real close to you. You know I'm a sucker, baby, for what the cowgirls do, 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 what the cowgirls, yeah, what the cowgirls do. From the past. Nadine is talking about her backside now. I'm trying not to look at the messages because they do put me off a little bit, especially when they're like that. I need the loo. Really? Are you actually telling the world about that? There's 100 million people on Well, it's 1 billion on Facebook, isn't there? 1 billion people now know that Nadine needs the toilet. I don't know. Steve Sheldon asked for this one. This is, again, I'm going to try and do the high ones while I can. Yeah. Bit of a froggy throat this morning. Froggy throat. So, this is called Just Call Me Lonesome, a Radney Foster song, this one. Sorry, it's very, very impolite, isn't it, drinking me bottle of water. It's probably slurping and everything. So, here we go. Bit of Radney. This is from the 90s, of course, this one. If anybody's not realised yet, the theme is 80s and 90s music. Everything from the 80s and 90s. Which is why Nadine will know most of them. Because, she's really old, to be fair. Just call me lonesome, heartbroken and so, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You call me baby, now I've got a new name. I don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. Call me your one and only, but now you only call me someone you want to. You were my angel before some stranger stole my heart and stole my world when he stole you. Been gone. You call me baby, now I've got a new name. I don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. I see you with him and fall apart again, remembering when I was the only boy you needed. We said forever we'd be together. He came between us and now forever lies in pieces. So just call me lonesome, you've been gone. You call me baby, now I've got a new name. I don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. Don't need my old one, call me lonesome from now on. Radney. Oh, there you go. Hi, Jason. Jason's in. Mac. Hi, Mac. He's in his 70s, so you won't remember any of these 80s and 90s songs then. Come into the garden, Maud, and all those. Oh, what else have we got now? Oh, a bit of Jimmy Buffett for you now. Again, from the 70s. I have to remind myself of the key. I'm in there. Here we go. And I will name check Nadine and Bob in this one as well, probably. So listen up, Nadine. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake all of those tourists covered in oil, strumming my six string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, hey, they're beginning to boil. Wasting a weekend in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. I don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. It's in real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting a weekend in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think it's Bob Keely's fault. Blew out flip-flop and stepped on a pop-top. Broke my leg twice and had to limp on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that keeps me hanging on. Wasting a weekend in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know this is on the Dean's fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's on the Dean's fault. Ah, there you go. What's the thing going on about now? She's in the bath with somebody. And you've been shopping in Lidl. Been shopping in Lidl. We go shopping in Aldi. Aldi. You say Aldi or Aldi? Aldi, is it? I know. Well, it is. He sent me, because obviously we have to go. I just have to go and do the shopping. So she sent me and said, go to Aldi, it's cheaper there. So I came back with a camp bed, a MIG welder, and a few bottles of beer. She wasn't happy. But anyway. What we got now? Oh, that was fairly laid back. Here's one. Oh, hang on. Is he? What's the matter? Chattahoochee. I've already done it. I did it. Was you not there at the start? God, what were you doing? What were you doing during the first song there, Izzy, when you were sitting there? I don't know. No, I'm afraid if he was an early bird at 2:00 or 2:01, I actually did Chattahoochee. Obviously, Izzy was switched off and doing something else at that point. But I did do it. I might do it as an encore. You never know. Or I'll try and fit it in on Saturday. How about that? Because I'll do another one on Saturday. So, but no, you missed it. You missed it. Anyway, here's one. Any line dancers out there? This will get you going. The drums. Remind you anything? With daddy's little boy plays with his toys and holds onto his daddy's hand. His daddy says, sonny, you're a big strong boy and you're gonna be a big strong man. You go play catch, you go play ball, you go take a walk on the sand. Big strong daddy and a big strong boy living in a big strong land. He said, daddy, is he a goodie or a baddie? Daddy, can I have a dinosaur? Once upon a time they were cannibals, now they aren't the cannibals anymore. Oh, Fiesta's lost their mind. Yeah, down in Louisiana there's a hurricane coming. The little boy climbs the stairs. And all around the levee all the people come running, and the little boy saying his prayers. This cute little laddie's winds up at his daddy. He's asking for G.I. Joe. And daddy takes him in with a kiss upon the chin, says, little one, I love you so. He said, daddy, is he a goodie or a baddie? Leave him right outside the door. Once upon a time they were cannibals, now there are no cannibals anymore. Head, now don't get out of bed, don't you let the bed bugs bite. It's time to sleep now, not another peep, and I'll see you in the morning light. And the radio's playing and the weatherman's saying the hurricane had blown away. And daddy's little boy was jumping up for joy and singing at the break of day. He said, daddy, is he a goodie or a baddie? Daddy, can I be a warrior? Once upon a time they were cannibals, now there are no cannibals anymore. Yeah, daddy, is he a goodie or a baddie? Daddy, why do people go to war? Once upon a time they were cannibals, now there are no cannibals anymore. Goes on for a bit, this bit, I don't know how, the jungle drums. I've got no idea when it finishes. Could go on for quite a bit of time. There you go. Hey, Bobby! Bob's in as well, Bob Keeley. He's probably been told that I was insulting him in the last song. Drums, I know, how about that, the drums. You know what happens after the drums though, don't you? Bass solo. So that's why we had to stop the song there. So Phil started early. He spelled brilliant, brilliant. Actually, I think it's better, Brilliant, that's brilliant. You might have invented a new word there, Phil, like when that bloke invented dench. Whatever that... dench. Oh, he went pushing it, didn't he, on telly? I've invented a new word. It's called dench. You know there's an actress with that name, don't you? Anyway... Oh, what should we do now? Let's do something a little bit different, shall we? This was requested by Stephanie at least 3 times, and I managed to do it last gig. Let's say gig. I'm calling these gigs now, but she's not here today. But I'm going to do it anyway. And this is. Hang on, let's do this. I've got to stop that from going click on you. There you go. And this is song with me and Bob used to do ages and ages ago. I don't know. Did you do it as well, Nadine? I can't remember. But certainly me and Bob did. And it goes like this. And this is for Steffi. If she actually joins in, or if she's actually, I don't think she's here. She's probably busy. It's amazing that people have got things to do on a Thursday lunchtime, really, isn't it? All 80s and 90s, of course, remember? There you go. Oh, down on the corner. Now they're eating carrot cake. Nadine's eating carrot cake in the bath, probably. Is that how it's working? I don't know. Lemon drizzle cake. I'm back on the diet now. Now all the birthday chocolate has gone now, so I'm banging on the weight like you wouldn't believe. There might be a few little issues with the internet connection. I don't know what's going on. We did actually run out of electricity at one point. It went black for about 10 seconds. I saw that. But the BT shoved a half a crown in the meter. Seems to be working again now. As it's 80s and 90s. Well, that's even earlier, isn't it? And also I can see that there's a little every now and again. But it seems to be going okay. So we've gone through an hour with not too much of a hitch so far. So hopefully we're up to speed again now. And this one is strictly is kind of a 90s, 80s, 90s really. BR549, one of my favourite bands of the 90s actually. And I was able to actually do a gig with them once. I did a set at Glastonbury in a band, and we were supporting BR549, who were fantastic. So this is actually an old song, but made popular again by BR549, so it counts. Well, it does for me anyway. And do sing along. Well, the Cherokee chief, as he dances along, he does an Indian boogie to a white man's song, singing, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, well, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, well, hey ho Alina, oh, 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 yeah. Well, he dances over here and he dances over there, and he keeps on the dancing everywhere, singing, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, well, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, oh, oh, yeah. Over rocks and he keeps on swinging his old Tommy Hawk, singing, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, oh, oh, Alina, well, he sings to the clouds and he sings to the hills and he keeps on singing so big and so proud, singing, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, well, hey ho. He's a Cherokee chief, as you might know, and he keeps on singing, sitting over hole, singing, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, oh, oh, nah, when he's a Cherokee chief, as he dances along, he does an Indian boogie to a white man's song, singing, hey ho Alina, well, hey ho Alina, hey ho Alina, oh, 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 nah, Oh, there you go. So I made Izzy laugh, but she's about 15 seconds behind me, so anything I do or say, she gets a bit later on. I'm glad you enjoyed that one, everyone. Oh, what have we got now? I'm going to take this guitar off. Oh, we had a request for Fast As You, did we? I say. For Christine. Christine Knox, is that? Yeah. Do that then. Hang on. I love this one. I used to do this all the time, and I don't really do it very often now, because whenever I suggest the dances to the line dancers, they never take me up on it. But I get a bit frightened because it's a bit hairy, this one. And a bit of Dwight. She loves the Dwight, don't you? You love Dwight. She loves him. Actually loves him more than me. So let me find that. So a bit of Dwight Yoakam for you. And one of the people that really, when I heard the first Dwight Yoakam album, I heard it was played on the radio, I think, and I thought, I've got to go out and get the album. And I went down to the record shop the very next day, and it wasn't supposed to be released for a week, and I saw it in the rack, and it was like, oh my God. And that was the Guitars Cadillacs album. And then the next couple of three were just brilliant. Get the right noise for this one. And California Freeze. I don't know. Is that California Freeze? Oh, right. Oh, cool. Because also you can do Fast As You, which is a dance. You can do Got To Be Funky, and you could do Chill Factor this. I think I suggest too many dances. This is what happens. So what happens is that there's a massive car crash on the dance floor because there's like 15 dancers going on. That'll be my theory anyway. Here you go. do things right. Maybe I'll start tonight. You'll learn to cry like me. Baby, just wait and see. Maybe I'll start tonight and do things right. You control me, you're so boldly. Roll me till I'm free. Till the pain that shakes me finally makes me get up off of my knees. Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe I'll be fast as you. Maybe I'll break hearts too. But I think you'll slow down and your turn to hurt comes around. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. You control me, you're so boldly. Roll me till I'm free. Until the pain that shakes me finally makes me get up off of my knees. Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe I'll be fast as you. Maybe I'll break hearts too. But I think you'll slow down. Your turn to hurt comes around. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Maybe I'll break hearts and be as fast as you. Bit of the mighty Dwighty. I haven't got the room to do me Dwight moves. I've got more. I've got all those ones, but I've got no space. I can't do it. I can't do the. You can't even see my legs doing the Dwight legs. So, Best of Friends works to that as well, does it? Oh man, I see. Oh well. Request for a Waylon Jennings. I did actually all the Waylon Jennings songs that I do have in my repertoire are not actually 80s and 90s. They're actually just slightly before. So I'll have to do those next Thursday. I'll dig out some Waylon, and that's when I can do anything I want then. So oh, it is one of this is very apt very apt for the times as well. This is a Clint Black song, this one. I've got so many guitars, you can't even see them all. There's one rack of guitars over here. There's another load over here as well. So this is Killing Time. This one's called Killing Time, and yes, aren't we all at the moment? So this is I've got this guitar, which I bought especially for this, and I use it for one song. I even take it to gigs. So easiest part is to set up the tip jar, of course, if you do feel inclined, and if you've still got some money left. As soon as Boris hurries up with that money for the self-employed, I think we'll all be a bit better off. But still got another couple of months before we see any of that. So I can find it. Hang on. There we go. So so this is the baritone guitar. As you can see, it's like a normal guitar but kind of longer. So a bit of Clint Black for you. And this was actually 30 years ago, I think. Almost about 30 years ago, I think, just last Christmas. So goes like this. You were the first thing that I thought of when I thought I drank you off my mind. When I get lost in the liquor, you're the only one I find. And if I did the things I ordered, still would not be mine. I'll keep a tight grip on the bottle, getting loose and killing time. Everybody now. And this killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that if I cross that line and they bury me, oh, well, I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. I don't know nothing about tomorrow. I'll be lost in yesterday. I spent all my life just dying for love that passed away. And there's an engine on my sorrow. This is the only price I'll pay. I'll be a happy man when I go, and I won't wait another day. And this killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't see that if I cross that line and they bury me, then I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. Yeah, I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. Ah, there you go, Killing Time. Clint Black. That's that then. That's that guitar out of the way. It's a lovely guitar, isn't it? It was actually, Izzy bought me this as a birthday present. And when we was rich, when we was wealthy, I remember those days. Now, I've got my 80s suit on. My 80s suit, if you came in a bit earlier, that's why I'm trying to dress up kind of what I wore in the 80s, really. And it's probably actually is the actual stuff, because I haven't bought new clothes in ages. So anyway, back in the 1980s, my friend Graham Lister, who may or may not be listening on Kathy's website page, because Facebook, because he doesn't do it. But Graham is the guy that did Star Trekking and Arthur Daly and all those songs. But Star Trekking across the universe. Anyway, he introduced me to a guy called Ricky Skaggs in about 1983, and I'd never heard anything like it in my life, and I thought it was fantastic. And I've been a Ricky Skaggs fan ever since, so I can't not do a few Ricky Skaggs songs here and there. So and Chris Mezza actually posted up his favourite albums. You know, everyone's doing their favourite albums, and he put up Ricky Skaggs live in London, and I was there. I was actually at that gig because I just discovered Ricky about a year or two later. He came over and he recorded this album, and he did this one as this was his first number one, in fact. And so a bit of Ricky Skaggs. It's an old bluegrass song actually, but here we go.
Off somewhere the music's playing soft and low, and another holds the one that I love so. I was blind, I could not see that you meant the world to me. Like a fool I stood and watched you go. Now I'm crying my heart out over you. Those blue eyes now, they smile at someone new. Ever since you went away, I die a little more each day. 'Cause I'm crying my heart out over you. Each night I climb the stairs up to my room, and I swear I hear you whisper in the gloom. I miss your picture on the wall and your footsteps in the hall. 'Cause I'm crying my heart out over you. Now I'm crying my heart out over you. Those blue eyes now, they smile at someone new. Ever since you went away, I die a little more each day. 'Cause I'm crying my heart out over you.
There you go, bit of Ricky. Have I done the address wrong again at the start of the top of the page? There's no way of fixing it while I'm actually broadcasting, I suppose, is there? I've done it again. I've actually got my own website thing wrong. The right one is the one that keeps whizzing up every now and again. PayPal.me, Rob Childs Guitar. Did I put guitarist again or just guitar? I missed the R off. Oh, so it's just a guitar. Oh, I see. So there you go. I mean, if it didn't work, you might have guessed that it's supposed to be guitar, not guitar. But thank you, Nadine. She's all clean and smelling nice now. Look, she always smells nice, Nadine. Very clean girl. So after all that, so yeah. So anyway, the right one is the one that occasionally whizzes across my head. And also is in the is just going to keep banging that one up, and then at the end we'll change it to the right one. But I'm not sure we can do it while we're actually. Best not. So Right, well, I've got this guitar on. What should we do now? Let's do another. Should we do another acoustical one? What have I got from the 80s and 90s? Here we go. Bit of Don Williams. And this is from the 80s. Someday I'm gonna write the story of my life. I'll tell them about the night we met and how my heart can't forget the way you smiled at me. I want the world to know the story of my life. The moment when your lips met mine and that first exciting time you held you close to me. The sorrow and our love was breaking up, the memory of a broken heart. But later on the joy of making up, never ever more to part. There's one thing left to do before my story's through. I've got to take you for my wife, so the story of my life can start and end with you. Sorrow and our love was breaking up, the memory of a broken heart. And later on the joy of making up, never ever more to part. There's one thing left to do before my story's through. I've got to take you for my wife, so the story of my life can start and end, can start and end, can start and end with you. There you go. Ah, yeah, I know the old. Oh, well, thank you very much, John. They're dancing away at home there, and yeah, I bring a lot of guitars to the gigs, as anybody that works with me, like Nadine and Bob, know. Half the van is full up with guitars, as opposed to the rest of the stuff. And when I turn up, they go, "You're going to play all these?" And it's like, yeah. So, and I don't really explain what they're all about, because there's not much time when you're only doing like 45-minute set, you know. But yeah, so this is my Martin D35, which is actually made in 1974. If you're really interested about it, because I can go on all night, I won't. But this is lovely. I've had this one for some while now. I did buy this off of a Graham Lister, the Star Trekking guy. Star Trekking across the universe. So it is a celebrity guitar. So that's my Martin. I love this guitar. And what should we do now? Let's have a look. Oh, I had this great worked out list. I was going to do loads of songs that in the right order, so there wasn't going to be a lot of faffing around. But no, I've gone off piste. I'm all over the place on my list now. I'm going to do this one. I did promise you some Ricky Moore, Ricky Skaggs. So this is the song that actually got me into country music. If any one song changed somebody's life, it was this one for me. Graham, who sold me that guitar, actually played me this. And in his house, I said, "Can I borrow the album? This is brilliant." At the time, I was into Dr. Feelgood and the Jam and stuff like that, so this is quite a departure to listen to a Ricky Skaggs album. And it was this song particularly because I just thought the harmonies were absolutely amazing, and Ricky Skaggs is playing. It's actually Ray Flack on the guitar. And the reason that Graham played me the album, because Ray Flack is an English guy, he was Graham's friend. He said, "You got to listen to my friend playing on this. It's really good." And he had no idea it would change my life, and it did. Because after that, I was like, right, that's it. I'm playing country from now on. That's the stuff for me. And so here I am, still in a little room, sweating, dressed up like I was in 1980. So, so where are we now? Let's find me noises. This is a song called Heartbroken. It's written by Guy Clark, this one, who I also saw in concert many times. He's gone now, I'm afraid, but this is the song that changed my life, everybody.
Well, who wouldn't notice the fire in your eyes, or the bitter direction of impending goodbye? I'm folding, I'm welded in place at the sight of you standing with streaks down your face. You got your heart broke, you're running from the reason. You got your heart broke, don't give up on believing in me. Heart broke, you kept me from believing with my heart broke. Well, fine when your riches ain't poor if you're lonely. Sheer madness prevails upon reason to you. But all is not lost and it's only mistaken. That's small consolation, but I know just how you feel. You got your heart broke, go running around the reason. Got your heart broke, don't give up on believing in me. Heart broke, you kept me from believing with my heart broke. Well, nobody said it was going to be easy. We all have our weak side that needs a softer touch. Nobody said that it would not be worth it. The human condition continues as such. You got your heart broke, go running from the reason. Got your heart broke, don't give up on believing in me. Heart broke, you kept me from believing with my heart broke. You kept me from believing with my heart broke. With my heart broke, with my heart broke. You got your heart broke.
That's a tune. Heartbroke. Good old Guy Clark. I know, Denise has seen Guy Clark. He's great, isn't he? I think we saw him together, actually. Did we not go and see him at Union Chapel? I think we might have done. What's Nadine doing now? Breakfast pizza. What, you mean like last night's pizza for breakfast? Or do you actually make pizza for breakfast? I don't know. I tell you what, Nadine, the thing is, it's just all memories, isn't it? All these songs are memories, and that's what you don't get when everyone's doing all the up-to-date stuff, because this stuff reminds you of stuff. And yeah, me and you listening to records in my little room 20-something odd years ago, my mum bringing up sandwiches, not normally the sandwich that we actually wanted. She'd say, "What do you want, a sandwich?" And we go, "Oh yeah, what do you want?" "Oh, cheese and tomato." Be lovely. And she'd come up with tuna and cucumber, you know, but that sort of thing. They were the days, weren't they? Right. Time for a bit of Rodney Crowell now. I'll do my old Rodney Crowell joke. Well, I always used to go, Nadine and Bob know this. Rodney Crowell, what a great singer-songwriter, of course, and also played a monkey in the Planet of the Apes. So this is one of his.
The sun is coming up and I'm just going down. And everywhere I look, the world keeps turning round. And though I said I never would be satisfied, well, baby, I lied. I couldn't leave you if I tried. Sometimes I get lost down on this sad old town, and every bridge I cross just turns me upside down. And every stumbling step I take back to your side, well, it's my pride. I couldn't leave you if I tried. I could not walk away, no matter what I say. I won't be leaving, believe it or don't. You're all that I want. Tears may fall, but after all is said and done, darling, please believe me, you're the only one. And I'll admit mistakes have made me realize that, baby, I lied. I couldn't leave you if I tried. I won't be leaving you, no matter what I do. I'm gonna see it through to the end and do it again. Tears may come, friends may go, but that's okay. Darling, you're the only one I need to stay. And though I said I never would be satisfied, well, baby, I lied. I couldn't leave you if I tried. I couldn't leave you if I tried.
Rodney Crowell. Couldn't leave if I tried. Yeah, thanks everybody for the lovely comments. Yeah, Denise, I know that joke was from the 80s. I'm actually, because I'm doing One More Last Chance again, I'm actually thinking of digging out the duvet joke again. Because I used to do that one for that one. Here's one about a car.
Well, if I had money, I'll tell you what I do. I go downtown, buy Mercury too. Crazy about a Mercury. I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, the girl I love, she stole her from a friend. He got lucky, stole her back again. He heard he had a Mercury. I'm just crazy about a Mercury. Gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Oh yeah. Well, hey now, mama, you look so fine. Riding around
crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Oh yeah. Well, my baby went out, she didn't stay long. Bought herself a Mercury, come cruising home. She's crazy about a Mercury. I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Yeah. Well, if I had money, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown, buy a Mercury or two. Crazy about a Mercury. Lord, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Mercury Blues, there you go. That's for anybody that's got a car sitting there on bricks at the moment. You can get off-road car insurance, can't you? I didn't know that. We're forking out loads of money for car insurance at the moment. But apparently, as long as you don't drive them. Oh, so many songs left, and I've got about 20 minutes to go. I know people are having to drift off now. That's the way it goes, isn't it? And they've got things to do. Big chunk out of your afternoon. But I'm glad that everybody's still here and watching and listening and laughing. And don't forget, if there is a tip jar, ignore the one right at the top. I left the R off. I'll fix that at the end. Where it says Rob Charles Guitar, it should say Rob Charles Guitar. And also Izzy's put it up. And also there's the fantastic scrolling thing across my head that Izzy can do for you. Watch this. Ha ha! As if by magic. This is broadcasting technology at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to reenact Star Wars next Thursday. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard me, I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how. I promise you now, this love that I feel for you always will be. Girl, it's this time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As long as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh, darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes a toll on a body, makes a young girl's brown hair turn gray. But honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on a memory, make people forget things they knew. Well, it's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh, darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, well, just listen to how the song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Well, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Randy Travis. There you go. I would love to have been called Randy. I know. I was actually I'll let you into a little secret. Only in the Dean and Izzy know about this. But for the first 2 days of my life, I was called Maureen. The reason being, I was born in East London in a pretty rough old area, and there was a pretty rough old hospital. And basically, my mum came round after labour, and there I was in the little plastic crib thing, and. Actually, it was that long ago. It was probably some kind of wicker basket, but and as she came round, out of the gas or whatever it was, this matron went, "Name," and my mum went, "Maureen." So my little baby arm tag says "Baby Maureen" on it. I don't think the nurse training was probably as good as it is now, to be honest. I mean, it's I mean, Izzy will tell you. I mean, it's not difficult to make, to figure out what I am, if you know what I mean, ladies. This one's for Fiesta. She asked for this one. This is another John Michael Montgomery. Hey, anybody been to an auction recently? Maureen. I was called Maureen. I might have even shown you the little baby tag. I don't know. Then I think I was David for a bit as well. I can't remember now, but I ended up with this. I was going to be Arthur. That's not bad, is it? But Randy would have been good. Well, I went down in front of the county auction, and I saw something I just had to have. My mind told me I should proceed with caution, but my heart said go ahead and make a bid on that. And I said, hey, when you give me a sign, I'll do everything to make you mine, all mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your pick and call. Yeah, I never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have she's one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She's got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I might have bidden my heart goodbye. Well, the auctioneer was going about a mile a minute. She was shaking bids and calling them out loud. And I guess I was really getting in it, 'cause I just shouted out above the crowd. And I said, hey, lady, won't you give me a sign? I'll do everything to make you mine, all mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold to the lady in the long black dress. When she won my heart, it was no contest. With the ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm a man to bid my heart goodbye. Well, we found love at the auction block, my heart away. Now we still love to laugh about the way we met that day when I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'll give everything to make you mine, all mine. I'll do your bidding and be your pick and call. Yeah, I didn't see that world, but that's all fine. Man, I gotta have her, she's one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold to the lady in the second row. She's 8, she's 9, she's 10, I know. She got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Go. There's a reason I don't do that one so often nowadays. Well, so in the 80s, I was in a band called Greta and the Stray Shots before I met up with Nadine, and we were on the circuit for about 85 till about 95, if I remember, 94, 95, something like that. And we used to do all the American air bases. So we used to be quite good at doing all the latest stuff. And then this one came along and the dance floor went mad, ladies and gentlemen. It went mad. Over at Lake and Heath and Milden Hall and all those places that we used to play. Bent Waters, Alconbury. They seem like miles away now, of course, you know, with modern technology and new vans and everything. It's like it's only 2 or 3 hours up the road. But at the time, it was a massive trip out for us and our big old bus. That we could sleep 5 in it as well. And this one was one of them. Have boogie. Out in the country past the city limit sign, when there's a honky-tonk by the county line, the joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music and smoke. Farewell to cowboy folk, go to food, skirt and boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money, but when it's quitting time, I hit the door and I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, tuck out in the woods and do the food, skirt and boogie. Heels, oh, toasty, Joe, come on, baby, let's go, it's scooting. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, oh, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Well, get down, turn around, and go to town, bird scooting, boogie, yeah. Bartender asked me, hey son, what will it be? I have a shot of that red hair yonder looking at me. The dance floor's hot and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see in-laws, outlaws, crooks and straights, all out there making and shake to where the boat's good and boogie. Heels up, toesy toe, come on baby, let's go, it's good in. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Well, get down, turn around, and go to town, boot, skirt, and boogie. Heels, toes, toesy toe, come on, baby, let's go, boot, skirt, and yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, oh, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, yeah. I said, get down, turn around, go to town, boat scootin' boogie. Oh, boat scootin' boogie, I know, Lake and Heath. It was great. For those non-musicians amongst you, and I think there might be a few, we all used to play at Lake and A, all the bands that you all know and love, really, over the years. We've all done all those bases, and the place that everyone used to meet after the gigs was at Red Lodge. It's on the A14, I think. It's still there, but now they've built a bypass around it. It's a bit like that Toby Keith song. Everybody used to go there, and then they built the overpass, and everyone stays out on the highway now. But it's still there. It doesn't open 24/7 anymore because there's not really the need. But back then, it was the only place you could get something to eat after a gig. And of course, the American gigs used to finish really late. I mean, maybe like 2 or 3 in the morning. Lakenheath, actually, Mildenhall used to actually serve you breakfast after the gig. So everybody used to hang out, and at 4 o'clock in the morning, like, all these things, scrambled eggs and bacon, and that would all come roaring in, and everyone, including all the audience who was still there, would get fed. It was fantastic. Wouldn't happen now, of course. But so you had Robin Gun Club, you had Alconbury, Lakenheath, Mildenhall, Upper Hayford, over in Oxfordshire. There was loads of them. But Red Lodge was great, and like Jason says, everybody used to meet up at Red Lodge, and they had pictures of all the bands all over the walls, everyone, and there'd be everyone from I don't know, the Hollywood Cowboys to Roger Humphreys to us to Freddie and the Dreamers. Anybody that played up there, they were all in there, and it was a really greasy, horrible place, and we loved it. And we always used to stop there and have something to eat on the way home. And Nadine actually was playing one of the fruit machines once. We just finished a tour of the Northeast or somewhere. She had a purse full of all of her tour money, and she left it on top of the pinball machine or whatever it was, a fruit machine, and we never saw it again, strangely enough. And now I did actually go in there quite recently with Marie, actually, and they've tidied it up. It looks like in here now. It's all white. There's no posters. All the crummy old posters have all gone. I don't know why. They should put them in a museum or something. And it's all health and safety, all whitewashed, and it's no fun. So, anyway, enough of my yakking. What should we do now? So we're doing the 80s theme. Don't forget, I've got my tip thing. If you do want to, tip me, that would be lovely. And don't ignore the one right at the top. That's wrong. So all the other ones are right. What have we got now? Oh, here's one. The Desert Rose Band. This one. Not the one you think I'm going to do. This is called Ashes of Love, this one. And Campbell's Country used to do a good job of this.
Ashes of love, cold as ice. You make me dead, and I'll pay the price. Our love is on, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burn out. The love light gleaming in your eyes has gone out to my surprise. Now we said goodbye. My heart bled. I can't revive the love that's dead. Ashes of love, cold as ice. You make me dead, and I'll pay the price. Our love is on, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burned out. Now I trusted you, our love would stand. Your every wish is my command. But my heart tells me that I must forget that I love you then, and I love
you go. So, bye, Chris. Thanks for watching. I'm just about to finish myself now, actually. That sounded wrong. But this is... moving on. I've not even been drinking. I'm going to do that afterwards. So, thanks, everybody, for listening along. It's been brilliant. And what should we do to finish? Oh, my voice is nearly gone. Hey, I tell you what I've got to tell you, though. Bob Keely's on tomorrow night. I think he was at 6:45 or 7, I think. Have a check out on Bob's page, because Bob's on at Nadine's not doing tomorrow, because Nadine is going to be on the Online Country Music Club on Sunday tea time. And so am I. When we first started this, our plan was to actually do this together, and Nadine was going to come over, and the first one of these was going to be me and her. And I did one on my own just to make sure that everything worked, and it kind of worked all right. And then Nadine was going to come over, and then that very day, lockdown, and so she couldn't come, because she would have been at midnight. She would have been not allowed to go home again, which meant we would have had Nadine in our house for 6.5 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't know how that would have worked, to be honest. I'm sure we would have got on famously, all of us. And she's no trouble, is she? She's very low maintenance, is Nadine. So me and Nadine on Sunday, and I think I'm on first, and then Nadine afterwards. And Bob Keely. Bob's on Friday, tomorrow night, tea time-ish, I think, about 6:45, 7 o'clock, something like that. He kind of changes it depending on what time he's finished his dinner, I think, or something like that. So thank you, everybody, for sticking it out for 2 hours. That was the 80s and 90s thing. I really enjoyed it, and I would very much like to do this sort of thing again. That would be great. Everyone seems to be on me with that one. I'm back again on Saturday night doing my thing at 6 o'clock Saturday, which is my usual kind of mixture of all sorts, line dance and old country and stuff that I like. So do tune in if you can, and if you can't, I'm back again next Thursday for more country classics. And Sunday, of course, me and Nadine, and who else is on? Do you remember? I do know this. I can't remember who it is now. I'm sure Nadine will put something up for who's on. I can't remember. I know it's me and Nadine, and I can't remember the others now, actually. I only found out about it myself. I saw an advert on Facebook. That's kind of how it works. Oh, I'm on, am I? Okay. Oh, Steve Lovett's on at 8:05 after the clapping. We go out and do the clapping, and then we watch a bit of Steve. So after the clapping, Steve Lovett tonight. Yeah, thanks for that, Craig. Yeah, everyone out for a clap tonight. I was confused the first couple of times. I literally thought they thought I was putting the bins out. So I thought, that's nice of them. But obviously now I know. Anyway, I'll leave you with this one, everybody. Take care. I'll see you Saturday tea time, and then Sunday afternoon with Nadine. So another one from the 80s and 90s. Bit of Mavericks to finish off with, and see you soon. I can't sleep awake anymore. Ever since you first walked out the door, I just started trying to forget. I don't think the worst has happened yet. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. And they all wonder why I wear a frown. 'Cause honey, all you ever do is bring me down. Like old Jimenez again. open guitar cases at www.paypal.me /, or not me, .robchild guitar. / it's all right there, above my head. And see you again soon. See you Saturday.